Chairman, Mamim Brown Horse straight up. Now, 10 issues now in your constituency, University of Ghana. Also, so I'm not taking fan to Abba. Why? That's issues where they should. University of Ghana and that was CA and that TV. So, Chairman Bobby.
CJ, Michiao.
Major also.
Sorry, I formed to say. CJ, say, Mechia, your party in Pagin for JDM, John Dramani Mahama. We are waiting upon him to rescue Ghana once again. Baby, Obia, Nyamin Kano. Any boa or de boa Amanyoko NDC. And Ora Julius Debra, honestly, Obia Michiano. Your national chairman, so ni Mamia Tony Bunkum so kakra, your man Yako. And Yakakra, because I know she. Sans Bema or Kokuanua, ni Mamia Jao, Bebon Payamana Kakra, Mamia Danny Bunkum so. Eh, but in Mizan Coupon, Ebe Kurano. CJ, dear happy, our NDC Muses Yami Emia. Sans say Yen Suyadia. Anti MPP for call mo conference. Our mo test con. A din sem by NDC. Yen regional youth wing. Any national youth wing. Adisuadia ben and omunyaye.
That's a very good question.
So what we are seeing now is a failure on the part of the national youth organizer and all the regional youth organizers, especially regions are in some way day air cost. I then also my bedroom baby I ahukeka or door I had started Jumedie. Bedroom pemper. So I'm talking about the reorganization.
Yeah.
Ahukeka this shame any baby I bedroom, you know. In fin has say no. And you can say naka the 2 year in a was 2 year. Nanso mi wa reshemu say party mpanyinfo ne the various men and women are party now sign womu to supervise these elections. Mi wa reshemu womu say they will do the right thing. Na yenya executives are womu adwene mu no emu do nkofo they have the competence enye nipa kuma bi a obi diska beba beye den atowom. We have to look for efficient, very dynamic men and women. Because okuna ye ko 2024 no enye de abrewa dwuru ni bi eye mrantie ne mbaba wa akon ene ye kwa akoko. Enti no mesrem panyinfo Matthew Macau bebrebe no obehwe na junction namwa na junction namwa enye no na ebeboa NDC esa akura ye magana fo na omo ewire eda yeso anase omo akoma edi achi se NDC betimi akura omayi esi baby a echirima benya ho mfaso no omo abamu ye den eguba entinu mesre youth wing elections omo de omo ye nine me ma omo nyina what do you call it you can say what you trinkwa na empanyinfo nhwe na yensiesiesi anyama no because for me no yetrasia tei institutions no enye na yete wo but because of this interest who to become regional youth ni ade ani no elections at the tei institutions no is compromised.
For instance, Krata, a free functional executive committee on 10 delegate lists. Yeah. Or say the functional executive committee is deeply concerned about the fact that the National Party Secretariat and the Elections Directorate have till date not received the list of accredited 10 institutions in the country and the delegates thereof. Even more worrying are the numerous petitions and protest letters on the eligibility of some 10 institutions and delegates that the National Secretariat has been inundated with.
It means aginsem. If national is lamenting at this stage, not just Hadiana Ede, aginsem. And America say it's because of personal and selfish interest. Ten elections, ubehwe nam panyinfo bi shisase na ye basa. Baby wo hokra po a omu term of office are ending. Say what you here. Now all the executive from we school cry na represent our interests. It's bad. Meanwhile, we have existing students who can do the same job. CJ, me party way a party a dama kumaso. And this who touch ma a yamiya. Problems we bet me solve it. Very simple.
But is the NDC ready? You are a constituency chairman.
I think we should be ready.
Is the NDC ready?
We should be
because
ready.
Because MPP, ruling party, no, Oma Yomudi, I think Kamukwan and Kaya Kapa and Kamoya Mudi, Kransan, ruling party, na Yomudi, Oma Yomudi, we that I at almost every Homudia, Mobe, the party, the supposed party in waiting.
Yeah.
Not in Yayemuni.
No, and I make a say.
I think I'm Babe national, no.
Yeah, I know the problem. Yeah, by the American say. Me baby me yaka kran say baby NDC MPP hwiase no ye duru ho na wo say yetimi tra ho
ho na mo so mo hwiase
yes and it's wrong
no de kra de mo dan ya kra
no you cannot compare you cannot compare but unim CJ meka kire ye mpanyinfo say I was say ye de kwa adwendwenim so be be regional youth organizer we should not restrict the election to only youth. You understand? There are some of them who are voting as youth or who youth organizers are per UN standard or who is a youth no or mwapa say what you say enti mi ma dwene no yes ye ko youth organizer woman organizer for regional about one money ye open
but in the NDC what is your measurement for who is youth? Who determines who should vote as a youth in the NDC?
No, you're elect as a youth organizer or constituency. So we 100 years now we are elected would be to as a youth. But the me say
there's no standard though. One set standard be.
Oh yeah, 45 years been in but the fact of the matter is say see a kwako youth organizer or be represented the entire region. Me say me a youth. Me a youth. But you got to youth organizer about mean to be. Because a group of people have been elected for that purpose. And no the problem we in ever. Enti yem bi ade anum. Constituency. Ye kwa two constituency about a constituency youth organizer, constituency women organizer. Obia branch executives obi anto aba ni bi. Obi anto bi. That restriction has monopolized the system. And the problem we are then.
By that time will be electoral college in the moment.
Yeah, was here be
okay.
Obi me a chairman, me a youth, ya to Obama the whole delegates over 1,600 or more to Obama me. I don't think a youth for one day, nipa 200 being go share baby so mu you omu. Ama yenina over 1,600 and over 80,000 constituents. Say what you say. Eti ye this ebema monicracy ebe reduce. Na competence apejanimu. Because majority will be expressing their view on who to represent us as a regional youth organizer, as a constituency youth organizer, as a national organizer. You know, the delegate of national conference. You know, to a national youth organizer. You know, to a national women organizer. And no did in so doing, ye biem emanipa bebre echere or madwente. At the end of the day, all inclusiveness. Ye kwa okono ebeye merama. Because where we have reached with this unnecessary court injunction, because ye obedient free, because ye say because of the numbers I will be here tabulating. Say okay, so should we come now we come plus and manos. But say ye ye kwa akotoa. Masa enye me untimi be ye misa plus.
For instance, training so obi on the din or listeners so be friend no in Ashanti regional and so be friend na or kaso ache say.
No, so the or the no cocoa seller is on our delegate list. That why is below. The American chap say, the Adibani say, Ebia minuye, minim so called Jimpa. Ebia no or Jimpa. Me use as an example. No a team president. Wamunye election enhani over. Ebia no crown graduate here, and no he still carry himself as a team president. Let me use that example. Say a kwako ye jumedi bi say ni nyanya new executive. There is no way so Obeka say you better deny the institution. Until he can go and represent us. By so do you be no free Jimpa or Boliga. It two friend us your Boliga. That doesn't mean say nipa no any suitable candidate for the position. And you know, me to cut matters short. And penuniform fan quadrim. Definitely our next Congress, we have to revise the constitution. That electoral college, the youth wing and the women's wing, it is breeding, let me say, monopoly and corruption that we need to do away with. Whoever will be elected as our regional youth organizer and participated. He's coming to work with me
Chairman,
and work for me as well.
I want us to dwell more on opening the electoral college, you know. But Adom TV Senior, your election headquarters, the National Democratic Congress, one more regional delegates conference, one more regional, so they are 12 regional executives, and they have extensive coverage. Yeah, they live on your TV and on radio. My interest, my yaba, yeah, the Nakanya, the Bebra, the Chief Jerry Forson. Stay with us, yaba. Yamo kwa baby Adom TV Senior, aha. Our election headquarters, Kokomotipa, and Yafa Bato Humbia, Yanidi, we need the Chief Jerry Force and Nnawotwi, Yasha, yes, and Amidi Kadu Tujano, and the biggest opposition party, National Democratic Congress, Regional Delegates Conference, Eshase, Enra, Emua Batwa, Yeto, near the regional executives, no, Ehon Komo, Yade Bro, Fiana Paya, Eshase, Nnawotwi, Yetwamusa, Kopman, Rebea, Nunsia, I bet 12 baby, I say 12 baby, I bet where we near the Hunsun Swano. Yade ebebro ye hyase ye correspondent ba ko mienu mi ensa twetwe nkomo bebre so hon ma ansa ne ebesore so nondu no ene anwure no ye pe call round the 16 regions ba bia ye to ababia ne de hon mama ne ebo no e de abrel in studio the constituency chairman for Ayawaso West Wogon constituency chairman Bismarck Abobi Aite me nua ba ko pa. He said, I'm your chairman in levels no assistant. South Benjamin Suman, executive director, Solidaire Governance Forum. And also, so I will have my train and come on. Stay with us on Facebook. Okay. Stay with us on Facebook. Na for comment to Benjamin Nafia Kenkai Ede Amau. Ma menkwa homano so na fe iri emeto aso free studio. Deputy National Communication Officer of the NDC, Godwin Akogan aba ahoma no so ma meneno entwetwe nkomo gwa no se menka
pato online na ite we twe kakra
me line we twe kakra on hello Godwin
aha okay me to nkafe
okay bibia boko de
nyame adom bibia boko
good as we speak who are here for Godwin
se sia de me nam kwan so a me ko central region.
That's one of our community elections, no ewo.
Also, there be me supervise elections, that me free north and I may call Afakofa Winnie Badi, the almost about my bank crime. When I'm crying, so I'm a bank crime. Because me my bow and crying to know. As I say, me bank crime.
Okay, but so far, if you enra eba about one in certain parts, there are few. Your friends, injunctions, especially in the Ashanti region, issues with Tain, Leicester, you say you be there free mo, or your woman and said, you are a deputy communication officer for the NDC. That's what I'm saying, Akogan.
Okay, first of all, there's nothing like Ashanti region, ye obedient free. The controversy in Ashanti region, is on the schools are amomo accreditation. That is to say, there were about 46 institutions in Ashanti region. Now those institutions, almost starting, saying activities were Obi a school less than 2 years or 3 years. I stand to be corrected on that. Wouldn't to me that school would not be recognized to be part of the list. And the list was pruned down. I think from 46 to 34 and then to 21. Where the controversy is now, is just the institutions. Na ebinum say omo to abani bino and I say all the friends accredited institutions must be 4. And I found back also say yenipa 21 sorry, institutions back 21. And that's the representatives, to aba abanim. Those are the areas, not fair. You obedient free more and that is not it. It's just about the recognized institution that must be added.
Okay. Maybe a question, Akogan, because Anapea Emmanuel Atanga, who is contesting for the deputy regional youth organizer in the Ashanti region. And he made this point, say, Lister or no compile any near regional youth organizer and the man, no. Na edini bi wo honoma ye year free and ebi wo hono skwa o wie school kra a check and so still needing e wo list nim.
I will say not to hold brief for anybody, no. Every institution, no. Say every year be a to aba extra president who comes and all that. But a bit more because and this thing happens every 4 years. Strategically, no, almost said that say, delay elections. So, delay elections now. The mindset and they say, person, no and sign handing over. The mutu we na say handing over. Nature say in his own mind, you know, he feels the substantive and I say the president. And so be of our school. So we school, no. Maybe and I was listening. However, we say we school, yeah, we school, and so the and these are because of elections, yeah, and that is all. And you know, I have not seen the left. Yeah, a penny for yes, Ashanti region say, Ashanti region elections and so. And you know, until we take their reports, you know, we cannot be conclusive of the fact to say you obedient and now say institutions because what we know, and they said there are some institutions that Omu Enya Andrew in fear draw Omu to me at the Aquacoye team. Okay. Let's to say Omubenya representative.
Okay, but me Godwin Akogan, do you think the NDC
where the problem will be?
But NDC are there be free MPP TESCON ahead of our national way and then who TESCON issues about. Did you learn any lessons from that? Looking at Mutania. Let me be say, are there any lessons you learned, the NDC learned from MPP TESCON issues ahead of former national executive elections and
I will not say lessons learned because I would rather say it was something that is needless. Because say elections every delegate the list is given to the first aspirants. They will be able to me Wakako campaign, let me say it that way. But you see, say a ban say less things than Bibia. Me, Adibakwa Emeya and say last year as a party, you can say a constitutional amendment be. And some of the amendments, you know, we saw say we will get to this point. Unfortunately, because of time, and to me, NSA, there was some school of thought. Say women and youth abano. As I say, obey bia oka delegate list no one as a bebunu bia a woman as a okotwaba. A binum to say the whole party no send a yeto chairman swaba, yeto general secretary swaba, yeto communication for swabano. Yento women and youth no as well as our so let's say those controversies no will not happen again. You know, there are a lot of things this conference on the 17th, we may not be able to table it.
Okay.
But right after the conference, Namia do not hear frame and after the teams so everybody taking over and so no. These are some of the first things that we must work on, the constitutional amendment.
All right.
Some of these things will be taken care of.
Godwin Akogan, my enjoy na Yenrishu Safe Journey. Ubedu Accra na Wamaya Chuchenkomo. Godwin Akogan is a deputy national communication officer for the NDC. Mamenko Upper East Region, Halidu. I am reporter. Yam ko send honum tenafi. Yam to ankomo no so e wo studio. O share TV Upper East visuals a Halidu di amayen e na e wo TV so sisi e. Halidu timinka. Akwaba. Hello Halidu. Halidu timinka.
Yeah, hello, Metunka.
Good. Bibi aboko de.
Hello.
Halidu.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, jina ye na ye ntwetwe nkomo wai. Bibi aboko.
Bibi aboko pa me.
Good. What's sending videos where you na pay looks like about to no and shall say Bogatanga na to abano meboa.
Yes, Saba Penet here.
Okay. How to say Boyamani Halidu?
Yeah, Metunka.
Boyamani Halidu. What saying?
Okay, me that say. And if sorry, far from Ashe said yeah. And this for one more regional elections na yakoso. Na would want to yeah Bogatanga and then Potema Boga and one more to abano any so or more to original elections no. Na the aya or more young Bogatanga Technical University and one more to abano. Na Sabaya Mino Casino, Ahobani in Ekusua, and I'm going to put the Gunacomo Air Coso. And it's no Moshe, a Yamponia Medeba, and I won't say, easy for no one more Abba Show Moniama, Dalansona, a election committee on the NDC side, Mr. Mosaco, a phone kind. Now, members in the Cassandra election, the original election director at the NDC Amayopona, one and about the United States. Or my chambers on Rancasa, I'm going to my chair, I have wow, my ya, everything, Ama. About on our course or Kama. Mr. Nyaba, Donatus, and a regional NDC election director. Sir, you're welcome to Adom.
Good morning.
No problem, you can go with the English.
Good morning.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so how question so far? Are you prepared adequately to have the elections?
Well, good morning to the terrorist listeners. We have prepared, and I can say we are about 95% prepared for the run of our regional congress that is about to start.
Okay,
our ballots are with the EC, the registers that make up our delegates list are also with the EC. The police are also around. Just that we plan to start at 9, but the delegates who happen to be traveling from far and near is now the challenge.
Oh, okay. So let's look at the number of delegates that need to vote today's event.
With the youth, we have 64 of them that will be voting. Then the women, we have 45 of them that will be voting. Then the general one, we have 526 that are going to cast their vote today.
Okay, so in total it's 526 delegates.
Yeah, total 526 that we are expecting.
All right. Halidu,
your final words before I leave you.
Well, we have told the delegates and the supporters that this is an in-house program, and we expect them that after this exercise, they should be able to work together towards 2024. And that is our core mandate. So we can see people that put themselves into campaign or grouping, but that is not what we want. We also have spoken to them that they should be mindful of their utterance, so that after this exercise, they will be able to easily come together and work in unison.
Okay.
We have told them that they should tone down jubilation after the wins, but there's not going to be a loser and winner as we talk or as we go into this school. And that supporters are always the force of the league. They should try to talk to their supporters that this is a family affair. So to come, that's why we are inviting even other political parties to be part of it.
Okay.
All right.
Your name once again?
Donatus Yabo.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay.
Halidu, that's money. Maminda was saying, na ye fancy her for now. Ye better so aba ye anem musini Halidu. That's money. Upper East, Upper West region. And you know, actually, and Komono. We are back to the studio. Upper East region, yes. Upper East region. Rasuban, and Sunny Beko break, you know. Now, there's an interesting subject. I'm basically to home Komo. Widening and opening the electoral college. Ote Godwin Akogan now or last year. na and there were proposals say amendment constitutional amendments be ho say mo ye and say NDC no in their constitution. Why the delay? And it's not me amendment no. Because then like offer certain mean to me once in about say it was clearly spelled out. It wouldn't have been here.
Yeah, last Congress na a course was trade fair 2018 no. Nearby and say na ye be delegates list for Congress no no. Every constituency be emfa nipa 28 embrano. Na former ministers, former ambassadors near na former DCs, MMMCs, ababeto aba no. What happened was that na nipa na doso e wo trade fair e dem ho e bi kura gu abonten. Nti no se o twentwen so se yenye sa discussion ni debate na yen vote a na nka bema embre na konenim because voting ne kura no a ye twa constitutional amendment process no so say ya bre pentem ye ntwa so no ye mu twa so no voting ne kura ni di be almost 2 days of queuing and voting and counting. Nti NDC delegate list for Congress no a so say MPP delegate list for Congress. NDC delegate list for National Congress we are looking at about over almost 9,000 people voting. That is like half of a sports stadium. A huge. And you know, ye BMU since 2014 ye kwaya amendment BA constitution no. Yet the next time I implement it 2018. Anyone said nipa no edoso. Obeka mosquito general mosquito launch the campaign on proposal sir or say obey chairman or be ni say a congress is on regional basis. It's a region, Ashanti region be in the congress for national ometo be national chairman omo person be national chairman general secretary western region so beto omo de na yewi a na ya kan na abom ne ehu ne a owini dodo. Okay. I just because it's in Kenya beto 17 December. Yes, so general mosquito winning in the Ashanti region. Ora Samuel for some of winning in the Bono region. Onya say we also winning in the Greater Accra region. Okay. Why that because number say ye bie mu a Udi omu ina be ko baby faako na yetumi enya adade aka constitutional changes ni ade no ebe che what you say into no as say ye no into smaller groups sa na yetumi ye constitutional amendment ebio as say ye be ye congress general ebio also propose ye be congress anka ye for 2 days first day ni ye constitutional amendment and policy discussions say ye 10 list CCA ni atini regional youth organizers and national youth organizers no and say am the lesson eba say national youth organizer or regional youth organizer no enka tension wo muntem until list no a regional youth organizer eba national no national youth organizer person obesom when so to be fan confek want to for fek an confek affect so to be fan ma election committee no omo fan ye djuma until na delegate na say okoto aba no mbebunu no mo so apomu a say omokoto aba na participating in the democratic process no mo hu sene ye congress yes to aba obia or 22 years old 25 years old wa congress akoto aba as team president and as a team will come for the next 10 years no be 35 years obia oba contest constituency no be constituency executive member na or regional na by 45 no obey ebia regional obey constituency chairman na say constituency secretary no oba national na just say nanka otumpon wo politics ni mu na nia uye say unsom Andre petition wa Greater Accra esan say yes tension wo ho obi say omo ye dia be ye beto ama we because we no was list no inside the amount into omanto a me reduce the vote by this percentage enti mama me so many chance. Interesting. Asante region the same thing. Yeah. Obakaya tania election committee chairperson ka say omo pene so say injunction into yente sa schools ni mfimu and omo ye maje say dia ye mfa sa ne nkoto aba Sane si Greater Accra. Injunction ba no. But won say hono na Emmanuel Atanga mo so man tiase. Atanga mo no e the petition ba ye no. And antiase ba ye. And ye say other faction no mo prepare list no. And as an incumbent no. And then Crawford no say almost in the chairman say ono ko fa Crawford e ba inside o say momom pene. And e ma ono so frɛ police for say police for mra na mbeboa. Police for say internal election ti. What you say? Understanding about Greater Accra and the Biamba Ashanti region. Professor Alabi was the chairman of the Greater Accra Election Committee with Samatukwe as a convener. Atukwe himself is a lawyer. And at the end of the day, no say no problem. So most someone in Jantu into a movie. The whole Greater Accra schools 5 penny to year.
I think Ghana Telecom University,
Ghana Telecom,
Wisconsin, Accra Technical,
Dominion University, and Valley View.
And a Valley View. Schools 5 people. 5 people. And I'm talking about in the Greater
whole Greater Accra. Look at the number of institutions. Teacher training college, nursing training college, Central University, Legon, UPSC, Zenith. Omina Obia Sankwas. Yen Omina Tinchain. Say per se you in your peace near the Tuaba. So Professor said it was a difficult decision. Yesterday I interviewed him. He said it was a difficult decision, but that is how you cannot arrest the party from proceeding because as a party near this elections we near the 2 near flag bearer elections near so near 2024 yenim na say ye regional youth organizer elections who say na we regional conference now proceed national now flag bearer now to parliamentary primaries now ko wenim
Mr. Chairman still on the constitutional amendment and widening the electoral college. Especially with Tain, right from the national youth organizer through to the regional youth organizers to the constituency youth organizers. I think that to a very large extent, they have failed the party and held the whole party to ransom. Agreement is saying come here, Mr. Sumanika say because Ebiana regional youth organizer only constituency youth organizer be enka. And as a national youth organizer, on a regional youth organizer be enka. Until let's not be brand crano, on some pushing fan call fake, not fake, and so and the needed authority, holding the whole party to ransom. Chairman, this is not good for a party like the National Democratic Congress at all.
Of course, it's not good news, and I must admit. But unim, your party your party or Kebimami Kebi. Eddie. When he said through NDC na yenya democracy, through Jerry John Lawrence, may he so rest in peace. And internally and external democracy to govern this country. NDC, we believe in it. And senior yenuya kugan ekasa we were expecting such action from national to be endorsed by the entirety of the party people. 4 years BI a called delegate conference. Delegate conference, the motive is to go and elect executives. To call now constitutional amendment is so being issues about changes in those things. You are wasting your time.
It means that there should be another forum.
Another forum.
Yes,
that is
also very important.
Yes, and now in Penny start here. After the 2020 election, we must start here. I'm more poye, and no need to be do baby ayedri. Now we say a conference, constitutional amendment. Near ko yes and she ni na say a kakura na mpanyin so say be ka amendment ni nyina ye de amamo. Mo sone so de ye papa no mo fa mra constituency back. Ni en debate, ni en take position. Say a course our conference to reduce costs, you bet me send at least 5 delegations from each constituency to that conference to help agree on the amendment that will be made. It should not be a problem for us. Say Anyan is a youth thing, it's not democratic. That youth thing and a woman thing, to me, it's not democratic enough to be able to elect people who will be embraced by all. We need to expand the electoral college when it comes to the youth and the women's wing. This is very simple thing to avoid these thing issues. Even generally, when it comes to election, the interest is very high. Some may be individual, some may be overall. But sometimes the individual interest is overwhelming because somebody wants to be there. So if you leave me to go and prepare delegate list and select TE institutions, then you know what I can do because I want to be there. Yes, that is where we have reached where we are now. And I believe the promise that Pablo gave to the teeming youth in our various universities He should have done better since he was elected. How to bring the thing up to be able to meet the challenges that we are facing now. He failed.
No, but say Oko institution be now 210 groups are.
Yeah.
I think
there is leadership. There is a national youth organizer. There is a regional, and the thing is, there is a regional youth organizers that supervises these institutions. So if you are a woman organizer, the youth organizer, you supervise these three institutions. In your region. Yes. So where there are two factions, what did you do? That's
so to me, bomb more than now to me come a boom at the regional level.
And you know something, when it comes to Legon, because Legon is part of my constituency. Se uba Legona, Legon can mean persuasion.
Yes.
Na tamwa tein regional youth be year election or mu yi tein executive. Ene binumu so etu etwen say no. Ye mpene. And all those people are past students. And Pablo knows that those guys, they are past students.
No, but it's not be real school. Still,
interest. Interest.
Send the real school 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Interest. And it is only under Pablo. And as a paying rep to represent the national campaign. When Timmy and current students, or far past students, it tells you that the interest is very high. And the party must look at those things. You see a PTI rep to represent us at regional campaign and national campaign. What do you mean for our school? 10 years and 4 years. There is no way. And those things are what has eaten up us up to this time. I remember saying for your danger. Legon. Yes, student in term elected. Pablo was in that meeting. I was there.
You were there, yes.
And I see those people are elected one kasa elected hona cause problem with good ekuono. Regional youth organizer Mr. Sean be elected they are the executives and we must respect them as such.
Chairman, we saw my Central Region set Kofi Ankoma AJ Central Regional Correspondent and also so any AD about one Kofi good ujina hin sese ai wa send the videos me usa man for airbo say ujina hin sese ai Kofi
sese me no ka say there midna eputu a friend Uniba University of Education campus the same anamwa mensa ho anam no ka say business here Samre NDC amunye kono to omaba kama say the beya ometinya regional executive na omatimi abon to apo epoden na omatimi awini 2020 answer ompa bo nyane say omatimi awini election 2024 na over University of Education the same ana moment ha no e say aminu ka say nipa dodo na ana be piem awa ha no si ya hwe ni say omatimi ahye abato na se na so e piem wa fei ana yisifo egusu ehye omoniama ballot papers ni ade ballot box afi eno mo ye amoni amani kama na sije oba ade medical amo akwaba aya babos ani oba University of Education babos no bebiri asobia the babos at Italian here among for the na so sistamamu atitafo a omo support various candidates awu sistamamu awa hanu say ya what is also e ka bambo security so correct awa na enipa ba pakpako 800 ana delegate ayehwe ni say omeba na wa to aba awa ha ni say ana enipa ayehwe ni say ombetini omugina say yento omuso aba aya mako 47 aduanan and so ana contest various positioner we have positions that one this I think 15 positions from chairman secretary, deputy secretary, communication, and Oja Emuasepa is especially chairmanship position. We said the pressure no Egomua and Yapediagro.
Auka, said the pressure no haro, and easy. Again, and this is about 1 year, the year and starting. Now, CJ, I brought them up one here, deputy youth organizer, deputy regional organizer, deputy regional organizer, IFNO, Commander 1, to save Abeka, Benson. Honorable, Yamuakim, I come about the
Yeah, for some of this.
and they will try this extra. We also buy a Vimpa.
Yamia Dominican Queen. Yamia Dominican Queen. Yamia Dominican Queen.
Wow.
Yes.
Who of Vimpa?
They say Yamia Medical Queen. The good people of Central Region, which may mean, or send a Jumama or Central Region. More content or content, Sadukafra, we impact some, but we get to me every community, even 10%. And it's more just part of the good people of Central Region we in this phone. I'm mentioning, and I go part of the already. So I'm winning this election by the grace of God.
Now, okay, against you when you have Brazil contest and say, a new man, I didn't just.
Makada, Yaba at office 2018. One month appointment or director of election in charge of monetary evaluation. My tour Central Region send you will be a million. And then to know at the time, no, you were deputy with the organizer, but Sabeka Fran and Edmund or a boo. And then to know commander, I don't know, we ain't shim, Mount Yam Shim, no cheddar, Mount Kakano, Okoye, Esha Boam, Central Region, election 2020, Esha Logistica, paying honorable Atusapon, Oma Chimba, Central Region. Edbaka logistic buying, motorbike, computers, near there, muffler, megaphone. And I did you see a party, you know, and the boss, it's not the buyer, a tika, me lobby buyer, and so I will see into a kaja, and I'll tell you, Abaka, commander, and yeah, make my, and I'm, you know, yes, that is that.
Okay. I see you now. We deputy organizer. I become answer.
Okay.
Commander 1. I do not know. But for now, no. I'm penning for I hear say on my to abana so make them say about all best starting. And ya dia make na kasa do na aba.
Okay.
Also conference one ma. Conference room one just say omudi kan Asia delegate no kasa no. Ebe no kasa nya dia constituency executive nya etimi aba ura inside da. Elipa wo inside one. Me ha mani ka munu ba aduonu kra ba dodo na agina bonten awa bonten ani oba bonten dia ho na nim wono
all right
for dodo na elegina wa obi agoso eye ne network ejanse ba bia no edu critical condition ejanse o sha obi ani abre wo hwe se obetimi aboa na watimi edi nkuna na so ben la simili network akala simili network ana
coffee
anu o chefa ya amanfo be hwe se obetimi awi ni a CJ over half part there, baby. So I'm the can chairmanship position. I ora Richard Kofi Asiedu and ora Kaka. Honor pressure on the out with it.
Kofi.
Go over Asiedu or no.
Kofi.
Who are watching for Siani the anti. I'm on for the door.
Kofi, they what me can.
Bonus Samane, Bonus Mumume. And I have start. Let's say that is the donor also. I want to say, Obia the passport is an post. I want to say. Now, a company, I want to say, or contested for first vice chairman. President on the NDC, I'm on your column, now, honorable one thing. Then honorable, I think about this.
Yeah.
Now, honorable, and then you are against the
Vivian, come on, very well.
Yes. No Sabbath and to us, then to some why I am for 2 times, then to Sabbath never yet.
Instead, you man, yeah, again today. Oh, Okason and Kokasu. Okason and Kokasu. My do Form 5, my pastor Marco says for Mary University, the Quay National Service, until I'm a main conveyment. And to my be paying, into the day or that much and able to near board the party. Experience was today when the Sasso gas would not be a my baby do. This is magic. Kakabe being Jacassi, vice chairman. Then you can influence decision at the regional level. Mandis were for the temple for 2024.
And now,
Mr. Damasami, maybe Samuel. It's a gun, okay, and Coney who. Monsan said for the members question to them a moment ago. I mean to me, I'm not who's that. What I saw a pay one day. If you have a ready a petrol, work would do, baby Sammy.
Mama yantu aban 2024 yansa na NDC mbran
okay my under Kofia Jase ya name Musini or University of Education Winneba campus Hona Central Region Abato no course my Embra studio and it looks like for your beba yan come on so maybe I akọ nyina no Abato no yan shase and it's almost 10 in the morning Mr. Zuman
only Upper East correspondent Kasano was now the chairman of the election committee in our grounds, but delegates number, and also some are coming from far near the other. What I know is that as of yesterday, in the evening, in the night, around 8 p.m., now some of the delegates were on their way to Bolga, because now arrangement for hotel near the other for some of them.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. Candidates now been yes arrangement. It you know, it was an election there. It better say no a camping room. We call elections are banners are camping.
Camping, no more camping then.
Oh, say last minute, no the message. The message.
Message be an episode the man 20 million farm. I just say,
oh, souvenirs back home. Souvenirs kakra. Be a man a pen. This or branded pen.
What do you mean by souvenirs?
Oh, souvenir be a pen near be a Adom TV. Come on, and they go near the team. Your candidate, I met my train meeting. You go home. Benjamin.
Chairman Srio.
Oh, now Chairman second.
Because he has been there on himself. On that campaign and yes, souvenirs. Because
oh, TNT. But you have TNT. So TNT. They want to check TNT. Oh, near as also will be a souvenirs.
I think about 2 weeks ago, now Western region, Eziama, constituency election, no, I'm going just say, the BI ready. And so delegates you mama. And I even reported on my show Nnawotwi. You way so bus air conditioned bus. Kese ba ku hu the delegates number. E ba ye no so mu nsifam no so. E je aspirant no ukowura bus nim. Na ne kwotwetwe nkoma. Am so mo twen one particular aspirant on the o mehu omo. So am mehu omo anya de o besifam afri bus nim. Aba ba bia ye to aba no.
Omo na ye esi ahemfo no. Oh. Delegates na esi ahemfo ntino almost ko season ani what they say it delegates also ko season ani ntino oba o candidate oba no be kasa o metie ntina say John ka say fear delegate no oh obi o metie obi asem o mu wi a o magye obi aso souvenir obi a TNT ye wi ane yetu om hofo
okay akakra na brand so but we are in the greater Accra region. It's represents the chances of some of the aspirants. In fact, I have them here from the national chairman right down to the very last person. See, in your timer, so, yes, the national chairman, the regional chairman, Greater Accra region. You were Michael Tetekwete, Kobina Adekoka, Kojo Obeng Benko, Imanoni Ashimo, Thomas Ashon. Oh, your constituency chairman for also West Wogon. Greater Accra regional chairmanship position. Nipa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
CJ, election we are going to take technical decision, and that technical decision, you know, it goes beyond money, propaganda, lies. We are looking at the most efficient and effective. Somebody who can organize, somebody who has the strategy, somebody who is reliable. To your constituency executives, now branches are elected. You are not going to take a decision based on Obi Obe Mausika and also Obi Obe Ghanenum at our level. So Binu Kasa, now TNDC Ade Yose, now Tiaman Yosemwasi Womeimu, now name the dynamics of Greater Accra region. Going into 2024 election, we have to put aside yan fanya makani nyina ngu na yan hwehwe nipa say ye frena ye behu no ye hwe nipa ni nipa ban ni su no ektimi kata region no so say what you must say enyo obi akwa enti for me the people that you have mentioned,
yes,
what I will tell the delegates, they are not ordinary people. As a constituency executive, having the opportunity to elect regional and national executive, a responsibility, one taking a year, now failure, the branches, our members across the country will never forgive us. enti mesre say yembie yani hwe u feel position a e was so hwe nipa of fit into that position. So what you say as a constituency executives apart from those are ya elect or new our new region in ye adwuma da no, I cannot speak for them, but ye old members, old chairmen, branch secretaries, organizers, we know the dynamics of the region in terms of
Chairman
election.
Bismarck Abobi Ayite, of the names that me bobo for regional chairman. No. Why now feel say of best fit is our drink share, our description nipa.
We are conclude.
Me time sir.
Okay, time nusa. The me partner say we are going for somebody. Say your friend say your chairman ye. Baby, I wouldn't be urano. That respect and the affableness of the person cannot be in dispute.
Who amongst these people?
That decision will be taken tomorrow.
But you are a constituency chairman. Why?
Yeah, I will take that decision tomorrow based on my description I've given you and those who are listening.
But which of them fits your description? Nipa fight.
One of them fits.
Why?
And I'm going to do that tomorrow.
Why?
I'll do that tomorrow. Yes. And any other executive will do that.
Chairman, you are not man enough to point out that.
I'm a man. When I get the paper, I get the ballot, I will show my competence there. But here, we are not voting here.
Mr. Suman.
I may mislead somebody.
Mr. Suman, Greater Accra Regional Chairman, Babu Bodino.
A close contest.
Between?
But close contest, Oshe on the eastern side of Accra Noa, between Michael Tete and Adikoka.
Okay.
Oshe on the central and the western side of Greater Accra. It is between Ashon and Sam Adikoka and Sam Mike Tete. Oshe on the other side, you find a bit of Ashimo, but but very low. However, there are some dynamics that are playing up. Look, Adikoka won the last election, 2018, Legon, with just about 35 or so % of the votes. He couldn't even cross 40%. The main contender, who is now the deputy director of elections of the party, Amati, was in clear position to overtake Ade, but for Ashimo. So in the final analysis, Ashimo about third, Opulu just about close to 30% by below. Amate pulled about 33% of the vote. And then Adikoka ran away with just about 35% of the vote.
He didn't run away.
He won it. Of course he won it. But I'm saying that he didn't win convincingly.
Okay, so you see,
if
it's a simple majority, so even if 5 votes.
If these 4 people, they don't come together and drop off, no Minak Ranea, the chances of Adikoka winning is very high.
Okay.
Because with the little margin above them, you run away.
So you tip Adikoka?
No, it's easy.
Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Yeah, that's Papa Ura Benjamin, Esumani, Executive Director, Solidaire Governance Forum, and Chairman Bismarck Bobby Ayite, Constituency Chairman. I also West Wagon. Election headquarters, Kokromoti Power. I say, Musa solid production team. And Omo Erisha Jumedi Yede Ebrewo. So stay with us. Within the Chief Jerry Forsen, Obetimi Afremi, CJ. Omoso Omudin, Kofi Ampedu, Walanyo, Mabubo Munyedin, me camera guys, me MCR, sound, lighting, Obia, Obibiase. We are still here, and to stay with us as we give you extensive coverage of the National Democratic Congress Regional Delegates Conference. Macau.